welcome back to my channel. Today I did a festival type look. I really want to do something different. I wanted to keep like it relatively normal makeup and nothing like, you know what I'm saying, like the dots over your eyebrows and like arrows carving out your cheekbones, or I don't know, the like crazy festival art that has been going on for the past like 3 years. It's kind of just so overdone that I just wanted to stay completely away from that, and I wanted to create a festival look that was really just focused on, you know, this gold glitter eyeliner, because it's something I would never wear like in normal like day-to-day life, but it is still something different and fun that you could totally wear at a festival. If you are going to a festival and you end up recreating this look, please tag me on like Instagram or Twitter or anything. I would love to see other people recreating this look. Or if you're just, you know, this is what you want to wear day to day, then that's fine too. Still tag me in it, that'd be great. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Starting off with Scotch tape, I'm going to put this on the outer corner of my eye just to give me a guideline for my glitter liner. To prime my eyes, I'm using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot just because I have a ton of discoloration on my eyelids, so I just want to make it all one color. And so I'm just blending that out all the way up into my brow bone. Then taking white chocolate from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and a fluffy brush, I'm just going to set that paint pot we just put down just to make sure my eyelids aren't sticky at all for the next shadows I'm going to use. Now taking Salted Caramel on a Morphe M441 brush. Because this is going to be our main transition color, I'm going to blend this all over my crease and all the way up into my brow bone. This will just make the darker colors that we're using later on blend out so much easier and look so much more seamless. So now on a Morphe 433 brush, I'm taking milk chocolate, basically putting this the same place that I basically putting this the same place I put salted caramel, just a little bit lower and a little bit more focused into the crease. Now I'm going to take Triple Fudge and put this all over the lid. I realized that I should have gone in with a cream base first, like maybe a dark brown or dark black cream base, just because I felt like Triple Fudge ended up being a little patchy, and that's what happens when you don't put a cream base under a dark eyeshadow. But nothing I can do about it now, so I just put it all over the lid and then went back in with a little bit more of the milk chocolate shade and blended out the edges. Now for the main event, which is the glitter liner, I am using Beauty Treats Glamour Glitter in the shade 01 Gold, and I am putting that on with the NYX Glitter Primer. And you can see here I am putting down the glitter primer first and drawing that out in a wing shape, and then I'm going to go in and pack on the glitter. And basically just keep packing it on until it is as perfect as you would like. And don't worry about being super precise in the outer corner, because that's what the tape is there for. And once we pull it off, it is going to give us a perfect line on the outer corner. And also, I'm using a paper towel to catch any fallout. You're definitely still going to have fallout just because it's glitter and that's what it does, but the paper towel helps to not get it everywhere. So that's what the liner looks like. Now taking this Truth Serum, don't know how to say the actual brand name, so I'll link it down below, but this is the moisturizer I'm using today, just because it makes my skin feel great and it smells like oranges, which I love. And then for primer, I'm going to use L'Oreal's Magic Lumi Primer. Has been one of my favorites for the longest time. It just gives you a great luminous glow. And yeah, so I'm just going to put that all over my face. And today I'm actually going to mix my foundations. I'm mixing L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte Foundation with Maybelline's Matte Velvet Foundation, just because the L'Oreal one is a little too dark for me and the Maybelline's a little too light. So I mix them together and I get the perfect foundation. And also I love how the L'Oreal foundation is super full coverage, and then the Matte Velvet one is more hydrating. So mixing them together not only gives me like the perfect color, but it gives me the perfect coverage that I am looking for. For concealer, I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I'm using a lighter shade today just because I really wanted to highlight the high points of my face, like my chin and nose and forehead, and then just under eyes, of course. So I'm putting that in all those places and then blending out, of course, with my Real Techniques complexion sponge. I am just so diehard for this sponge. I don't think you need a beauty blender if this thing is $5 and works just as well. So yeah, that's what I'm blending it out with. And then I'm going to go in with my NYX banana powder. And I've been using this a lot this month, and I hadn't used it for a while because I was trying out the RCMA no color powder, and I really do like that stuff. But just switching back to this NYX powder, I realize how it makes my face just so poreless and keeps me matte so much longer than the RCMA powder, which is still a great powder, but mainly for like baking and things like that. For bronzer, I'm using this Wet n Wild contour palette. This shade is in Dolce Le something. I don't know. I'll leave it down below because I can't pronounce anything. But this is just one of the best matte bronzers I've found from the drugstore in ever. Like, it is so amazing. I've been using it nonstop the past month, and it is just a great neutral shade while it still gives a ton of warmth to the skin. So that's what I'm doing here, putting a little bit on my nose and down my neck to make sure my foundation is blending. Now, taking the lighter shade of the palette, I am just going to brush this underneath the bronzer we just put down, just to give my face a little bit more structure without like really going in heavy-handed with the contour. So just putting that right underneath the bronzer. For brows, I'm using this NYX Brow Gel in the shade Blonde and just taking a angled brush and carving out my brows like usual. Even though I really have realized how much I love this stuff, it is like glue to your brows. I'm not kidding. Like when I have to scrub it off at night, it takes forever. Taking milk chocolate again, I am going to just run this all the way under my lower lash line, really blending it out, not being too careful. And then I'm going to go in with triple fudge and be careful with this one just to make my eyes look bigger and make the bottom lash line look a lot more smoky. And then blend it out again. For my waterline, I decided to go in with this LA Girl Glide Gel Eyeliner in the shade Aquatic, just because I felt like a pop of blue was really pretty, just a great addition to this look. Then I pop on some mascara and decide that the Cocoa Lashes in Goddess are perfect for this look, and they are. So I put those on, and then the eyes are pretty much done. For highlight, I'm going in with the Balm's Mary Luminizer, and I'm going to put that on the tops of my cheekbones, on my forehead, on my nose, and on my Cupid's bow like usual. And then I'm actually going to go in and highlight my inner corner and brow bone with this highlighter as well, just because I like to be matchy-matchy like that, you know. For lips, I'm using ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Bumble, which I was so on the fence about the shade when I first got it, and then once I tried it on my lips, I realized how beautiful and just rich this color really is. And I ended up forgetting my blush, so now I have to go back and do it. I'm just adding a little bit of MAC Cosmetics Pinch Me blush and just really blending that out. And so that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like or subscribe if you liked the video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.